Cyriacus of Ancona, or Cyriaco, was a restlessly itinerant Italian humanist and antiquarian who came from a prominent family of merchants in Ancona, a maritime republic on the He has been called the father of archaeology. Cyriac of Ancona was the most enterprising and prolific recorder of Greek and Roman antiquities, particularly inscriptions in the 5th–10th century, and the general accuracy of his records entitles him to be called the founding father of modern classical archaeology. Unlike many library antiquarians, Cyriacus traveled at first for his family's ventures, then to satisfy his own curiosity all around the eastern Mediterranean, noting down his archaeological discoveries in his daybook Commentaria that eventually filled 7 volumes. He made numerous voyages in southern Italy, Dalmatia and Epirus, and into the Morea to Egypt, to Chios, Rhodes and Beirut, to Anatolia and Constantinople, during which he wrote detailed descriptions of monuments and ancient remains, illustrated by his drawings. His detailed on-site observations, particularly in lands of the Ottoman Empire, make him one of the precursors of modern archaeology. His accuracy as a meticulous epigrapher was praised by Giovanni Battista de Rossi. His years in Rome studying Latin are commemorated by his drawings of many of the monuments and antiquities of ancient Rome. In Constantinople, he studied Greek. He enjoyed the patronage of Eugenius IV, who had been papal legate in the March of Ancona from 1420 to 1422. Cosimo de' Medici, and the Visconti of Milan. He was in Siena at the court of Sigismund, and when Sigismund came to Rome for his coronation as emperor, Cyriacus was his guide among Rome's antiquities. 2 years later, in 1435, Cyriacus was back exploring in Greece and Egypt. He was probably the first who recognized the importance of the ruins of On the 5th of April 1436, he described and sketched a plan of the ancient city walls, indicating the position of the theater and the fortifications of the Acropolis, and mentioning the existence of inscriptions. He collected a great store of inscriptions, manuscripts, and other antiquities. Through a drawing made for Cyriacus, the appearance of the column of Justinian is recorded for us, before it was dismantled by the Ottomans. He returned in 1426 after having visited Rhodes, Beirut, Damascus, Cyprus, Mytilene, Thessalonica, and other places. Pushed by a strong curiosity, he also bought a great number of documents, which he used to write 6 volumes of commentaries. The ravages of time have been unkind to Cyriacus's life work, which he never published, but which fortunately circulated in manuscript and in copies of his drawings. The commentary were lost in the 1514 fire of the library of Alessandro Sforza and Costanza Varano in Pizarro. A series of Pizzicalli's manuscripts about Ancona was destroyed during a fire of the city's archives in 1532. He retired to Cremona, where he died in 1452. According to the Trotti manuscript, now held in the Biblioteca Ambrosiana in Milan, long after his death, some surviving texts were printed: Epigrammata Reputa, Pura Lyricum, A. Cyriaci, Anconitnova Fragmenta Notis, Illustrata, and Itinerarium. Thanks for watching. Follow for more.